Danny, what do you got one?
I do. Got a comment and a question here from Srinivas. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing
Srinivas,
that
yeah.
correctly. Facebook down after earnings. Would other ad tech companies going to be under pressure, like the Trade Desk, Magnite, and Google? First, let me say that I actually just took a look, and Facebook is currently now up after earnings. Keep in mind that after hours trading is much more thinly traded than regular hours, so can be extremely volatile. So don't make decisions to buy or sell based on what you're seeing in after hours trading. But I also want to say you can't really paint all these ad tech companies with the same brush. One great example of that is that Apple's decision to increase user privacy by forcing them to make a decision. Later on this year, Apple is changing the way that it does permissions so that when you go into an app, there's going to be a pop-up that says, this app tracks your activity. Do you want to allow that? And you have to actively say yes in order to do that.
Right, it's opt in,
And
not opt out. That's a big change.
that is a huge change. And Facebook is one of the companies that had come out and said, we only expect roughly 10% of the people to opt in for that. And that could adversely affect, how we do it, 15 or 20% actually, I think. On the other hand, the Trade Desk says, and they said in their last earnings conference call, that only roughly 1 million out of their 12 million ad impressions came from Apple ID, the identifier that Apple uses. So as a result of that, they're going to see a minimal impact, if any. So it depends on the company. And while advertising is advertising and ad tech is ad tech, how these companies' stocks are going to react to each quarter is really going to depend on their individual results. So don't worry about what the Trade Desk and Magnite are going to look like because the market may not be happy with Facebook.